Yo, 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 it's your brother Wasilkamilbey, baby. We in the building today. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? We finna have some fun tonight. Yo, 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 it's your brother Wasilkamilbey, baby. We in the building today. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? We finna have some fun tonight. Yes. Yes, we about to have some fun, fellas. Let some people jump up in there. Let some people jump up in here. Two in the room. What's up? What's going on? What is going on, man? Fraud upon the court. Fraud upon the court. Yo, panty eaters in the house. We're going to talk about fraud upon the court. Okay? Let's get our learn on today. Give y'all some of these little push. You know what I mean? Let's get our learn on today. Give y'all some of
Peace, peace.
Peace. We got 5 in the building.
Great. Awesome.
What's that, brother? Big Marcus in the house. Peace. What's going on in this bitch? We finna have us some fun in this bitch. You know what I mean? We finna drop some shit to y'all. Y'all gonna be like, motherfucker, man. All the goddamn bitch ass. Peace, young Foley. All the punk ass. This goes out to all the punk ass family law motherfucking personnel. Go to hell. You know what I mean? Y'all can go to hell. Straight up. You know, I mean that's coming from the bottom of a bull's balls. You know what I mean? And what's that brother got a testimony today?
Oh man, yeah. Peace to the brother I seen on on our other brother's channel over there, Quentin Antoine Mitchell. I seen that he got off child support. You know what I'm saying? Peace to that brother. And peace to those that helped that brother. And by the way, man, look, man, when I was watching the video on that, man, some people had the nerves to thumb that down.
Peace,
You
brother
know,
Darren Townsend. But yeah, people had a nerve to down somebody else's success. You
yeah,
know, and I hate that. That's that beta male shit. If you see another nigga getting off child support, another man, congratulate him, man. You know what I mean?
right. You know what I'm
What's up,
saying?
JC Sheeple and shit to sins in this bitch? You know what I mean? But anyway, we gonna shit on all the family law lawyers today. Go to hell with your cheap Goodwill suits wearing asses. Dusty ass Stacy Johnsons, because you can't afford Stacey Adams, goddamn, and you're wearing Stacy Johnsons.
Stacy Johnson.
You know what I mean? Now, who out here in the chat room being screwed over by a pussy ass family law lawyer?
Right.
Hey, my baby mama's family lawyers tried to talk shit to me and all that with they pussy ass. I hope they listening tonight. Go suck some dick, some horse dick. Okay? Ain't nobody giving you bitch ass broke niggas no free money. Get the fuck out of here. You know what
Right.
I mean? Shit. But anyway, we gonna talk about fraud upon the court. Brother G Alice gonna break some game to y'all tonight. Y'all finna have some fun, and then he gonna come up with the unethical, legal unethical, and I'm finna drop you some bombs about legal malpractice, what lawyers, what they do to screw over you, and then I'm gonna watch this thing about hairdressers or whores, okay? Give y'all some comedy at the end of this education.
Right.
All right, my brother, you got the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? We're about to bring you one of the biggest topics of discussion that you ever heard. And I want y'all to get your pens ready. I want y'all to get your thinking caps on. I want y'all to be ready to research as I talk to you about this very important topic. Now, the reason why I say this is the most very important topic, when you're dealing with your child support issues, because when we're dealing with fraud upon the court, 99.9999% of all family courts, courtrooms, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying, practice fraud upon the court. And I'm telling you, your remedy is like just a thinking cap away. So let me explain to y'all what fraud upon the court is, all right? Because most people will mention fraud, but they don't know exactly what it is. So I'm gonna read to you something here, and basically, I'm not gonna get too deep into this. I'm gonna just read the basics because once you Google fraud upon the court, it's going to make you more interested into getting the books that talk about it. But anyway, fraud upon a court occurs when the judicial machinery itself has been tainted, such as when an attorney who is an officer of the court is involved in the participation of a fraud or makes material misrepresentations to the court. Fraud upon the court makes void, listen, fraud upon the court makes void the orders and judgments of that court. You follow? So in Bullock versus United States, okay, 10th Circuit, 1985, the court stated fraud upon the court is fraud which is directed to the judicial machinery itself and is not fraud between the parties or fraudulent documents, false statements, or perjury. It is where the court or a member is corrupted or influence is attempted, or where the judge has not performed his judicial function. Thus, where impartial functions of the court have been directly corrupted. All right, and here's another definition. This is from English Law Dictionary. Fraudulent acts which keep a person from obtaining information about his or her rights. Where we heard that from? To enforce a contract or getting evidence to defend against a lawsuit. This could include destroying evidence or misleading an ignorant person about the right to sue. So, how many of y'all went through the judicial system of child support and they did not disclose to you any of the ramifications of such what you're going through? What they'll do is they'll probably get you to argue with the woman over some emotional shit while they in the behind the scenes start calculating your pockets. You know what I'm saying? So notice it mentioned the attorneys, and I'm saying this because it's going to tie into the unethical and legal malpractice of attorneys. So basically, when you hire an attorney, you get what I'm saying? And that attorney does something that you do not wish for him to do. If that attorney makes an agreement on your behalf, that attorney is actually catering to your demise. You get what I'm saying? He is colluding. Attorney is practicing unethically when he colludes with the child support office and chauffeuring you in. Remember, child support is a civil suit against you. If your attorney that you hired to defend yourself against such case caters you into that, you get what I'm saying, and causes you harm, then that is fraud upon the court. That is unethical and legal malpractice. Okay. Now, some of you call us and tell us your story about how the judge is not giving you remedy. They don't want to listen to you. They just doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? That judge is committing fraud upon the court. That judge is being impartial, biased, and unfair. Okay, that judge should recuse himself. And quickly, I'll tell you what that is. That's 28 USC Code 455. That's how you disqualify a judge. You look that up. I'm not going to tell that to you. But back to fraud upon the court. All right. So if you notice what I read to you, oh, you know what? Let me give you some more juice. Put your cups out. I'm about to put some more Kool-Aid in it. So let me read to you what fraud upon the court is from another source. Fraud upon the court is where the judge does not support or uphold the judicial machinery of the court. So judicial machinery means the actual proceedings of the court, okay? The actual process of the court, all right? The court is unbiased, but methodological creature, which is the governmental rule of law. That is, the rules of civil procedure, the rules of criminal procedure, and the rules of evidence, all which is overseen by constitutional law. The court can only be effective, fair, and just if it is allowed to function as the laws prescribe, which we know they do not do. The sad fact is that in most courts across the country, the federal courts down to the local district courts have judges who are violating their oath of office and are not properly following these rules, as most attorneys do not as well, and are usually grossly ignorant of the rules. Me and Watson have been telling y'all that them lawyers don't know nothing. And both judges and attorneys are playing a revised legal game with their own created rules. How many of you went into these fake courts and they just start making up stuff on the fly? You know what I'm saying? This is fraud upon the court. Immediately removing jurisdiction from that court and vitiates, makes ineffective, and invalidates every decision from that point on. Any judge who does such a thing is under mandatory and non-discriminatory duty to recuse himself or herself, and usually it's a her, from the case. And this rarely happens unless someone can force them to do so with the evidence of violations of procedure and threat of losing half of their pensions for life. Remember that. These judges are getting paid federal funding into the treasury, which pays their pension and their salaries. You know what I'm saying? So in any case, it is illegal. And every case which has had fraud involved can be reopened at any time because there is no statute of limitations on fraud. Now, here's where I want you to put your thinking caps on, okay? Because we'll be here all night if I try to explain to you. I want you, fellas, ladies, whoever is in this room, to look up fraud upon the court. And I want you to dig as deep as you can go, okay? Because this is very powerful, okay? This alone can get you remedy. For real. You ain't got to do no straw man. You ain't got to do none of that. This alone will get you remedy because the appeal court and the Supreme Court has backed up fraud upon the court. All right. But we can't tell you how to do it because every person is different. Every situation is different. You understand? So I'm going to need y'all to really study this. All right. What else we got on it? Let's see. Oh, let's talk about the officers. Okay. So if you hire an attorney, most of you will hire an attorney, sadly enough. If you hire an attorney, okay, and they do not submit documents or state on the record what you want them to state, they commit fraud upon the court. Okay, unethical and malpractice. All right, because remember, even though he is an officer of the court, you have a contractual agreement with that attorney to do his damn job. All right.
Preach it, brother.
Point blank is, even though he's an officer of the court, these attorneys are liable to you when you sign that on a dotted line and pay them a sum of money. Okay. You can sue your attorney. All right. So, and me and Wasil, we've been down that road. We made law firms shut their doors and run. This is how we know what we're talking about. Okay. So in these child support cases, you follow, family, fraud upon the court happens all the time. The problem is people don't know how to state a claim on that. Okay. So most of you are dealing with child support right now, and most of you plan on going back. Child support is not a closed case. Okay. It does have final judgments, but it's not really final because they can open it, they can do modifications, they can review it every 4 years. You have a right to go as many times in these courtrooms and fight for your rights. Okay? So when you do that, you got to stick to your guns and stick to the topic. You need to research fraud upon the court. All right. And the reason why I'm telling you it's important for you to read it, because fraud upon the court can either work against you or work for you. Okay. Most likely it'll work for you because if you can state the claim that goes along with it, you can describe to the court. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a heads up. I'm gonna give you a heads up. Expect these child support courts to deny your claims because your remedy lies in the appeals of whatever state you're in and in the Supreme Court or whatever state you're in.
And
What you're doing is you're building up a pay. You can go to federal, but I want you to build up a paper trail. Okay, I want you to build up a paper trail. That way, when you do go to federal court, you know what I'm saying, with these claims, the federal court can't do anything. They are bound and they're obligated. Okay, but I'm telling you, most appeals in just about every state has spoken on fraud upon the court, and they're in agreement with the Supreme Court about this topic. Okay, about this topic. So I want y'all to look up, Google. I know everybody got Google. Google fraud upon the court. When you do that, it's going to give you information. It's going to lead you down to case law. I want you to look at those case laws. Look at all that case law. Okay, I want you to research. Okay, because the more you research, the more you know, then you'll put the effort in. All right, you'll exercise your brain muscle. Because me telling you, you're just sitting there. You're probably half paying attention. All
right.
right. So let's get into the unethical and legal malpractice. Again, these attorneys, they're obligated to you, and you have to remind them of that. Okay. What they will do is they'll try to save face and save their creds before the judge and their peers because they want to continue practicing in that courtroom. They don't want to look bad and they don't want to go against the grain. But you have the right to direct them on what to say. Okay.
Right.
The more you know, the less your attorney can mess over you. Okay. Pan Eater, if you don't know how to start an appeal, go to your state court website. I'm telling you, most court websites will give you a brief on how to construct the brief and all that other stuff. You have to think and research. Okay. But back to what I was saying.
Hey, JD boys, and actually some of us are taking notes. I know that's right, goddamn it.
Yeah. Please take notes. Whatever you miss, you know what I'm saying? Rewind this because this is one of the most important podcasts you're going to hear because we're dropping not only jewels to you, but we dropping some valuable metals on your brain, heavy
Yeah.
for your mental. Okay, so back to these attorneys. Okay, because a lot of you hired an attorney to fuck over you. Okay, now you can make fraud upon a court claim. Okay, because the courts will try to base this jurisdiction based off the attorney that you hired. Okay, so basically what will happen is if they can show that you had an attorney there, they'd be like, oh, we had jurisdiction issue child support. No, you didn't. Okay, the attorney was not given permission. I told the attorney that I did not want to participate in the child support program or whatever. So if the attorney is turning you over like a bailiff, that attorney is practicing unethically. You get what I'm saying? And is violating his fiduciary duty to you. Get your money back. If you got a retainer, get that money back. And then some. He violated his fiduciary duty to you because you did not agree to child support and they didn't tell you what was going on. If they don't tell you what's going on and the ramifications and give you a chance to defend yourself, that's fraud upon the court. Okay? Now, those of you who will be going before the judge and possibly against another attorney or her attorney, let me tell you something.
New Life is.
What's that?
New Life Entertainment. He is. Good job, my brother.
Peace. So those of you who plan on, like I said, you can go and put in as many demands as you want into these courts. What you need to understand is these family law attorneys are trained and they do it every day to make you look bad. So when you go into these courts to try to state your claims, most of it be federal anyway. Fraud upon the court is a federal offense, okay? These attorneys will try to redirect you and talk about something else. They'll throw in some emotional stuff. Oh, he's not a good dad. Or ignore that. Don't even entertain that. Okay, get out as many words as you can on the record. If you don't, it won't be on the record because they will try to shut you up and overtalk you, change the subject, and get you to talk about something else. So I want y'all to remember this. Anytime you go to court, and they try to throw in some emotional stuff about your son, daughter, whatever, say your claim. Okay? Don't fall into it. Let them ask you questions, but if it's not pertaining to your claim, be like, excuse me, can we continue talking about this? All right. Now, yeah, be careful about frivolous filings. You will not, you will never file a frivolous filings as long as you study. People who file frivolous filings do not study, they do not read, and they don't understand what they're reading.
No.
If you read, you study, there's no way you can go wrong in your filings. Stay away from pseudo law. Okay? If it's not in the law library, don't post it. I don't want to see no Morris documents. I don't want to see no sovereign citizens. I don't want to see no bonds. I don't want to see no UCCs being put into these courts. They don't entertain that. You're just gonna make yourself look stupid, and then you're gonna discredit yourself from any future claims that you might have.
Right.
Okay.
Let me
So go ahead, brother.
let me reiterate. Let me read some malpractice. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When y'all got these lawyers, okay. One thing you didn't do when you got these lawyers, you didn't ask them, hey man, do you have malpractice insurance? Because if you got malpractice insurance, if he got malpractice insurance, if he fuck up, you done paid him all this money, and he not. You ask him when you hire him, man, can you get me off of this thing? I want this shit beat. And he said, okay, this is how much it's gonna cost to retain it. Okay, and you were supposed to ask him. I said, okay, if I lose, do you have malpractice insurance? Because I want to get my money back, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And let me read y'all something out of one of my books. Many lawyers carry malpractice insurance. A policy typically imposes two obligations on an insured: a duty to defend a claim against the insured and a duty to indemnify losses resulting from the claim. Malpractice policies generally cover claims involving negligence but excludes international torts from coverage. Coverage of other claims such as actions for breach of contract or other negligent misrepresentation depends on the particular terms of the policy. Malpractice insurance is discussed in chapter 11. I'm reading out of my book, fellas, and you got remedies. And go check this motherfucking book out. It's called Reinstatement Third of the Law Governing Lawyers. Okay? George O, what's going on? Like I said, malpractice insurance. These motherfuckers don't tell you they have insurance because you don't ask. You gotta ask. If you get a lawyer, you ask this bitch ass, look, nigga, if I lose this, if I give you all this money and you supposed to know the law, and if I walk up here losing, you're gonna get my money. If you don't get my money, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
That's right.
It's just simple as that. You know what I mean? Because we here to provide you honest service, because honesty is the best policy. Okay? And these motherfuckers, and an insurance is what? A policy, aka police. So the police is around town serving, upholding the policy, which is an insurance. So that's why he pulled you over. He asked you for a driver's license and insurance with registration, because a warrant ain't nothing but an insurance policy. So that's why they put out a bench warrant on your arrest, because you disobeyed the insurance policy and you gave your consent as these motherfuckers being your trustee for your insurance policy, aka the Cesta KV Trust. Okay?
Public exemption account.
Exactly. Your person, that capital letter name when you go in that bitch. You know what I mean? See, I'm giving it to y'all right here. So can't nobody say that Shamstoppers is a fraud when we sit up here telling you, giving you the honest shit. When you go in there, they look at you and they size you up and say, oh, this nigga gonna be easy to beat because he dumb, stupid, and retarded. He didn't study. He didn't do nothing. Let's do a background check. Well, let's rehearse this shit before he come up in here. Let's keep him at the end of the thing because I see we know him. We know a little bit what's going on. So we gonna run a game and run a circle around him, and we gonna play games with him. If he say this, you scratch your ear and say, "Hey, now I think we got him. We gonna make him his confidence go down."
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when you go up in these courthouses, you going into this court. It's a game, so they playing a game with your name and your ass is attached to the shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. That's right.
So you having confidence when you go in there, you supposed to have confidence and all that because you know you ain't did no harm to this bitch. They call the obligee, and the obligee ain't nothing but a motherfucker that's a creditor who give out loans and shit. And you know deep down inside that you ain't borrowed nothing from this bitch when you gave her, in fact, a gift to life, having your seed and your lineage, and she go and destroy that shit through deception and dishonesty.
Mm-hmm.
A bitch is dishonest, okay? Just like motherfucking what's that boy Curry's girlfriend? She wants to be beat because she's not getting attention at home.
That's
and
right.
Let me tell you something about this child support shit. Your baby mama misses you. That's why she put your ass on there because she want to be attached to an alpha male. Right? But anyway, back to these punk ass lawyers practicing this malpractice and shit. They know you gonna fall for shit because you coming to them for help and they know you can't read. That's the name of the whole fucking game. You not reading. If you don't read, you ain't gonna succeed.
That's right.
Period, point blank. We can make all these podcasts for a long time till you make it up your mind, man. I'm gonna get off my ass. I'm gonna do something. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a wrap. But if you sitting up here wanting a handout and don't want to pay for shit, then you gonna get what you gonna get. You gonna get what you pay for. Yeah, you can file anything. If somebody did you wrong, you ain't did them no harm. You got them. Whoever starts shit don't have a defense. They bringing you to court for a loan, man. Obligor. Obligor is somebody you sign some shit and you making a promise to pay for this bitch's well-being. That's all it is. It's just that simple. You are the secure party creditor.
That's right.
You the creditor because you giving them credit. You paying them. You giving them a month. You giving them a check once a month. You the creditor. You got these old dumbass niggas out here talking about file a secure party credit. Nigga, you ain't got no shit to give out nobody. You ain't got a house to stay in. You don't own no car lots. You ain't got no land, nigga. These old stupid niggas out here talking about some secure party credit and shit. If you ain't got shit to loan out, nigga, you ain't got shit.
Right.
They tricked you into signing something, making you think they the secure party creditor when the whole time your ass was the surety for this shit. Ain't that right, Panny Eater? See, he got it.
Mm-hmm. That's why they ask you for your signature.
Shit, ain't a such thing as no independent woman. That's a fucking lie. Shit. Just like Tom Likens said, peace to the brother who sent me this. Like Tom Likens said, he got friends that go to the motherfucking car dealership. When a woman come buy a car, right? They ask him who signs for the check, who prints out the check. A man does.
Yep.
Fellas, the state don't want to take care of these ratchet, ragged ass baby mamas. I'm gonna tell y'all something too, like Keith told me. These bitches don't want to take care of their children. They don't need no daycare when they got their mama. What happened to the grandma? Huh?
That's right.
Y'all remember when y'all was coming up? Y'all was playing in the neighborhood. Your homeboy had to leave or you had to leave. Why? Because your mama had to go to work. You had to go to grandma's house because she had to watch you because mama had to go work or daddy had to go work. What's up?
That's right.
You know what I mean? Bullshit. These lawyers ain't shit, man. I don't deal with these family law lawyers. I don't like none of them. I don't like none of them. And then they up here being judges too. It's a conflict of interest. It's all about them. They want to get mad because they want you to be their slave because they can't enslave you. They want to enslave you by a sheet of fucking paper, nigga. Check this out. I put up a post last time. Power versus force. They use their force through the motherfucking envelope. Do some paperwork. You know what I mean? I don't like none of them niggas. Because they fucked over some of my family members. I don't like none of them. Fuck them. Real talk. I don't like no family law lawyers, man. I don't like the judge. I don't even go to their shit. You know what I mean? Because they ain't no good, they dishonest, and they lying to you in your face, not telling you it's a fucking loan that your ass is signing up for.
That's right.
To pay for that bitch. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't owe the bitch nothing. I don't owe my baby mama them shit. You hear me? I don't owe them nothing. And you don't owe y'all baby mama shit either.
Nothing.
You don't owe them a red fucking penny. You hear me? If she can't take care of them motherfucking children, she need to get them goddamn children up.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Fuck all that. Fellas, get rid of them feelings and emotions. You will be victorious. You will win your court case. Get out of them feelings and emotions. That's a woman shit. Stay out of that shit.
Emotions and money don't go hand in hand.
No, fellas. Get your bread up if you fed up. Stack your chips. Because these bitches out here finna be up here stacking cock in their mouth because they ain't able. You know what I mean? Put it like this. I put up a video where you got a bitch that, I take that back. You got a woman half body making up $1,000 a day, and your baby mama she's a able body. Come on now. Come on. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk, fellas. Legal malpractice. You can get your money back from a lawyer when you don't win your case. Did you ask for it back? Nope. And tell them motherfuckers I need that back, man. You ain't did what you said you was gonna do. You went in there and you lied, nigga.
You lied.
You could have did this shit yourself. Hey, don't pay for yourself to get screwed over. Do it yourself. God damn it. Right. It's free to screw yourself.
How you gonna hire an attorney to defend you, but yet he's chauffeuring you into the pit of fire?
Right.
That's like hiring the devil to represent you in hell. For real, man.
Yeah, man. Real talk. Then you got these hoes on YouTube talking about his family court bias. Yeah, bitches bias.
Yes.
Yeah. Family court is a woman's arena, nigga. That ain't a real man's arena. You know what I mean?
It uses the woman's emotions to get to your pockets.
Yeah, and they have you feeling bad, and you have yourself, oh man, no, stop that shit. Tell a bitch no, thank you. No, thank you. I ain't giving you shit. Fuck you. You ain't over here sucking this dick. You ain't licking this ball. You ain't over here washing my clothes. You ain't clean up this house. I'm gonna tell y'all, fellas, anybody outside your house, you have no obligation to. Okay, you have no fucking obligation to nobody but you and your balls. And the woman in your
That's right.
That's it. Talking about some legal obligation. They want to look. They want to trick you with that word legal, man. That's dishonest, man. That's a dishonest word if I ever seen one. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you something. This is how you know they're a liar. The paperwork you got ain't on legal paper because the legal paper is longer than regular paper. Go look it up, nigga. Shit. Exactly. You don't benefit from none of that shit. Well, let me move on to the hairdressers and whores. You want to add on before I get on these hoes that's doing hairdressing?
Man, let me tell you something. The hair salon is the hub of hoes. That's where they all go to talk, to plot against you. The hairdressers giving them advice like, yeah, girl, I got my man kid support. You can get your man child. I'm telling you, that is the whole hub. The whole, I want y'all to say it with me, hoe hub. You know what I'm saying? Salons are hoe hubs. That's where all the hoes go, you know what I'm saying, to get their shit put in their head, you know, because like I said, they're not independent to grow their own hair. But they, man, I look. Let me tell you something, brother. Look, just tell them because I'm gonna go off up in here, man. I'm trying to research something. Tell them I'm trying to research something, give y'all some more information. And as a matter of
Excellent.
fact, what I'm looking up for you right now is, this is gonna go back to the malpractice thing because there's something really, really good about that. Okay. Now I'm gonna say this real quick. If and I'm gonna say this real, real quick, and I want you to always remember this: if attorney you hire to represent you to defend you, and he helps the other side claim against you, that is called collusion. Go ahead, my brother. I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's called collusion. And if your lawyer talking to that bitch's lawyer, or they all talking to the judge, that's a conflict of interest. No, thank you. Yeah,
Yes.
it's all bullshit. What's up,
Yeah.
family? What's up, family?
Yeah.
Uh, it's
But
all
these hairdressers, yeah, but these hairdressers, man, come on, man. They fakeologists. That's what they are. They fakeologists. What they do is they specialize in making these other women look fake. And like I said, you got all these hoes coming in here and they plotting against every man that they come across. You know what I'm saying? This is if you want some juicy information, you know what I'm saying, go hide somewhere in a salon. You'll hear every woman's plot against every man you ever thought of. I'm telling you, this is where your wife, your girlfriend, whoever, your concubines, whatever, this is where they get manipulated. This is where they get hazed. This is where they get trained. They be around a bunch of unhappy birds, you know what I'm saying, ready to shit on you. You know what I mean?
right.
So yeah, I mean for real, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man. Like I say, these hairdressers are hoes already Miss Ram. I can't even say your appellation. I ain't gonna try to fuck you up. But
Mizram Tamura Opu Nopua.
okay, already, my
Yeah.
brother. Like I say, man, these hairdressers are whores. You know what I mean? They discuss your business in there. You know, I got kin folks that's hairdressers and was whores. My grandma was married to 13 niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Not just 13 niggas. 13 stupid niggas. Okay? All right? 13 stupid niggas. All right? Okay? Um, they whores, man. And
All the hairdressers I've dated
and
were hoes, man.
they using your child support money to go to the fucking salon.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say they hoes. They using it to go to the salon to go suck some more cock, to go get a train ran on them. That's why I say they whores. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay for you to reward your woman like once or twice a month. But goddamn, every week. No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir, man. No. You know what I mean? Yeah, these motherfuckers is whores. All of them. And you can play this podcast and tell them I said they got a problem. 512-663-3815. Anybody got a problem? You know what I mean? Real talk.
Yeah, quit volunteering to pay child support. You got it, JC. Quit volunteering. How do you volunteer? Tell them how you volunteer, JC. Tell them how you volunteer so they can stop doing it.
Right. Right. How you volunteer?
Yeah. Let's see where your knowledge is.
How do y'all volunteer? You know what I mean?
If you don't know how you volunteer, you don't know how to not volunteer.
But
Okay, showing up for court, okay, but there's ways around that. There's really three main ways. At least three. I know it's four, but there's at least three main ways you volunteer. If you don't show up, they're gonna hit you with a default. But you can fight a default. Uh, if you sign a birth certificate, you know what I'm saying? You volunteering. If you birth certificate or acknowledgement, whatever. If you submit paycheck stubs, whatever, you're volunteering. If you argue anything that bitch is talking about in court instead of saying no, fuck you, no, thank you, you're submitting voluntarily. You
right,
get what I'm saying?
right,
So you got to know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Act like you don't want to be there and they don't have jurisdiction over you, man.
right. One dude said he had somebody else's paperwork. Hey man, good luck with that shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Woo, I heard some
That's
laughs.
that's like the police writing them some tickets. You know what I mean? They
Right.
laughing at that shit. You know what I mean? So
Man,
yeah,
let me tell you something, man. I mean, we, we've seen, bless his little heart. We've seen all 50 of them damn things, man. People come to us with all 50 of them damn affidavits, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What we're giving you doesn't require 50 affidavits. I gave you one thing tonight that you can use absolutely just that. You don't need no 50 affidavits, man.
man, if you go over 3 sheets of paper, just give up. Okay? That's
Right.
it. If you write more than 3 sheets of paper, give the shit up. All right?
Yeah. Let me go into a sidebar real quick, brother. Let me tell y'all something. Now, I give anyone, what I'm saying, an E for effort. But there's gotta be a line drawn to what you doing. Okay? You cannot give people some stuff is not gonna work. I'm not gonna sit up here and give people 200 affidavits and use them as guinea pigs and hope that it works, knowing I never used it. You get what I'm saying? I
And
mean, and then tell you, look, and then tell you, don't call me, don't email. I don't want to hear your problems. If somebody that is not willing to talk to you, see, look, over at Shamstoppers, the phone is always picked up, emails are always answered. Okay, if someone is not interested in your problem or hearing your problem, they don't know how to help you in your problem. So if somebody is giving you and selling you something, saying this is your legal remedy, but don't want to hear your problem, they don't know if that's your legal remedy. Okay? Now, I ain't here to hate on nobody. I'm not emotional. I think logical. And logic tells me that that's a no no. Okay? Now, if you can use that, more power to you. But I'm going to tell you right now, what we giving you over these last several podcasts doesn't even require 15 sheets, probably like 2 sheets at the most.
thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? And now let me get out of my sidebar. I'm back on the end, brother.
Yeah, man. But anyway, like we were saying, man, like your brother was saying, man, these bitches is at the hair salon discussing your problem, using the children's money and giving it to that hoe. You know what I mean? The hairdressing hoe. You know what I mean? All y'all
Yeah.
support money is going to a hairdresser, nigga. Going to the Yang Yang man, the Chinese man, telling the goddamn dead hair to the independent wine man. You know what I mean?
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, that's how they do it. Wine, man, wine. You know what I mean? Wine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey y'all, I'm gonna do a podcast, another podcast called Let's Stick Together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get some niggas that hit us up and talking about let's stick together. A few people say let's stick together, and I got something to preach on that about. But anyway, like I said, uh, if y'all have any questions, hit us with questions right now before we get off this podcast. We take any questions right now on some child support shit. I ain't on no personal shit. strictly child support or lawyer shit. You know what I mean? You know. Hashtag let's stick together. Yeah. When I preach that shit, you won't see. But
Well, nobody have no questions?
you
Come
ain't got
on,
no
man. Hey, we come on here live just so we can interact with y'all, man.
any questions. Are these honorable dudes talking about sticking together? Yeah. Right. Now, child support. Hit up Shamstoppers and pay the price you'll get. Let me see. Don't everyone have questions? I'm ready to move with you. Already, my brother.
Oh. Should I tell them what should I give them a little snippet of what we've got coming up in the next couple of weeks, brother?
Tell them.
All right, so look, for all our loyal Sham Stoppers, peoples who comes and checks us out, who shares, subscribe, and like, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing some giveaways. Here at Sham Stoppers, we promote y'all to read and study for yourself. Okay, Noble Gerali said if he can only get you to think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start giving away. We're going to start holding drawings, and I'm going to start giving away some legal books, okay, some law books. I'm going to say it like that, and some books that kind of help you out with contracts and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. And that's just our way of saying thank you. And you know what I'm saying? And that's just my way of trying to, our way of trying to get you to read and study. Okay. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to give you more details in the upcoming weeks. So again, I'm gonna start giving away some books. Okay, it's gonna range from contract law to family law to whatever law. You know what I'm saying? Just for our sham stopper people. So like I said, and if you share, subscribe, and like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we will recognize you. All right. So, but don't forget to hit us up on that line. My brother put it up 512-663-3815. Don't forget to email us also, Wasilkamilbey at gmail.com or walkingempire at gmail.com. So, like I said, hey, we got to stick together. And part of sticking together is looking out for each other. So, this is why we come up with these podcasts. That's why we're going to start doing these giveaways. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take this up to another level. All right. And it ain't going to be no hating. You know what I'm saying? We just stating facts. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, right. Bro. Yeah, y'all. And we coming out with some new shit, some more podcasts. I've been busy helping. We've been busy with some personal shit and keeping it going. We got more people getting off child support. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep it moving. You know, and we're gonna get ready to start the Shamstoppers University, teach you about law. You know what I mean? We're gonna teach y'all about law and Shamstoppers University. It's coming soon. Okay.
We're gonna call it legal self-defense.
Yeah. Legal self-defense for the illegal shit that people pull on you.
Thank you.
And deception. You know what I mean? So y'all fellas be ready. We're gonna hit up another podcast pretty soon. We about to sign off because I got some shit to do for some brothers.
Yeah. Hey, Giorgio, hit up the line. Hit up the line. Hit us up on the line, brother.
Yeah, call us. I'm about to get off. Give me a call and we can get this thing rolling. All right. Peace to everybody in the chat room. This was beautiful. May God bless you and much success to you and yours, your family, and your life.
That's right.
Peace.
Salam, Hotep, Shem Hotep, Odadaro, if you speak Yoruba. Peace.